Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. And so for tonight's podcast or video, depending on what platform you're on, I wanted to talk about why your natural remedies might not be working for your pets, because we are coming up to fireworks next week. And so this has been a topic a lot of the time, and different things that have been coming up in groups I'm in. So I thought I would cover the 5 reasons your natural remedies may not be working. So I'm Dr. Helene. I'm an A&E doctor and an advocate for integrative wellness. I'm also an animal aromatherapy specialist, and I love to use essential oils to support the health and well-being of myself and my pets, and helping educate people to do the same for their family, whether that's human or animal. So if you like what you're listening to, please hit the subscribe button or follow so I can carry on creating more content, and let me know in the comments what you want to know about. Would you like to get essential oils into your life? Why not book in for a free chat with me or come to one of my classes to find out how essential oils can support you or your pets? Or maybe you've got oils but you don't know how to use them to support your needs the best. So why not book in for either a general overview or a full consultation, depending on your needs, because I have got you covered there. So drop me a message and we can chat about what the best option is for you. So why might your essential oils not be working? There's 5 main reasons. And I've done it like this: wrong product, wrong use, wrong need, wrong choice, and wrong technique. Now, when people tell me that their natural remedies are not working, I always ask what they're using, where they got them, etc., etc. Because buying off the shelf is often not the best idea. Now, there may be a multiple of reasons why an animal behaves the way it does. Pain, for example, and that can cause major behavior changes, but it may not be obvious the animal is in pain because they hide it really well. So always, if you've got a behavior change, you do need to get your dogs or pets, not just dogs, any pet, checked out by a vet. Now, going to someone like me as a qualified animal aromatherapist, I can get you all the guidance you need, plus follow up as well. So this is really crucial. So I approach my human clients the same way I approach my human patients, and I find out the best way to help them. And so I like to gather all the evidence for you, and I ask a lot of questions, and people, when they come to me, they will get a form to fill in, and it will have things like the history of the dog, what food they're having, what their activities like, whether they're neutered, what their likes and dislikes are. And that is how I help you find the natural solutions that will going to help your animal, or you, in fact. So it's really important, this, because so many times I'm sort of people are just buying off the shelf or not getting that history, and it's easy to not get the right thing. Now, if you're investing in your health or your pet's health, I want to invest in you guys as well. So I know the different techniques to use, and there's loads of different techniques, and this is something that comes up in my Calm Your Dog for Fireworks Night course, different techniques to use essential oils. I will know the products that are going to help. I will know the dilutions, and you get a complete package, so I can give you the best tips to use the products for your needs. We create a plan. When you buy off Amazon or a shop, you don't get that. Now, one of the things that comes up a lot with Calm Your Dog for Fireworks Night is about using, say, essential oils or anything that's sort of particularly scent. People think you can just sprinkle a little bit around and that's going to magically make your dog calm. Now, the oils do have therapeutic benefits, and you're giving the dogs them, and that's great. But given the wrong way, it might not help your dog. So if they're already in a real state of agitation, then just starting to sprinkle some essential oils around isn't actually really going to help, because they're too agitated. It's all about prevention. But also, we know that when you tie in behavior modifications along with some kind of therapeutic remedy, you get a much better effect. So teaching your dog to be calm when things are calm, and using the oils creates an odor memory. And then when you start to utilize it when things are stressful, they already have that memory association, and they get that plus the therapeutic effects. So it's like the synergy of the 2 approaches. And this is something I teach in my Calm Your Dog for Fireworks Night course. So it is actually a lot more complex than just sort of sprinkling a few essential oils around, because I want you to get the best, you're investing in the oils. I want you to get the best results from that. And there's so many different options and there's so many different ways to use them. So in my fireworks challenge, you know, I'm available there if people have got questions. When we went through the challenge, we actually did the challenge in July, but the course is there for people to have as a replay, but I'm still there to answer questions. And I can give you feedback on what's not working, what's happening. Now, there is an abundance of essential oils on the market, but over 80% have been found to be adulterated in some way. So whether that's through pesticide use, dilution, or being a synthetic. So if you're using perhaps the wrong product or a product that actually isn't pure, you are not going to get the benefits that you expect. Take lavender. Now, lavender is an amazing product for so much and so many pets. It's actually the most adulterated essential oil in the world. So we know that the sale of lavender outweighs the production of lavender. So we know that there's an awful lot of fake lavenders on the market. Now, did you also know that 50% of dogs don't like lavender? So if you have given them a remedy that has lavender in it and it's not worked, it may be because they don't like the lavender. Okay, and a lot of these remedies have lavender in them. And so your dog doesn't like it. So I actually, in my calming kits, if I haven't seen the dog, then I never sell lavender, anything with lavender in it, because the risk of them not liking it is just too great. Now, let's look at digestive health. Okay, so is your dog troubled with constipation? Why? Is it stress related? Is it due to the food being served? Is it due to poor gut health? By doing some self-selection with your dog and by sort of looking at their diet and everything, we can do some really effective detective work and find out exactly what it is that they need. So we're just taking it one step further as well. There's so many reasons of why there might be an imbalance in your dog's health, but working together, I can actually help you find the natural solution to that and the best way to do that as well. So how do they need the product used? Do they need it diffused? So you want to be using a diffuser that's a water-based diffuser, not one of those cat tea light ones. It's dangerous if you've got pets, but also they actually heat the oil and that destroys the chemical structure. Do they need it applied topically? Where do you apply topically? How do you apply it topically? Do you want to do it in some gentle massage, or do you just want to pop it on their chest so their hair acts as an auto diffuser? Do you need to put some on the bedding? Do they need to take some of the oil internally? Is that oil safe for them to use internally? Do you put it on their bedding? Can you put it on a little bandana? There's so many different ways, and it will be dependent on your dog and how your dog reacts to different oils and what the problem is. I've got something in my eye, excuse me, winking at you if you're watching this. So this is the service that I offer to people when they get essential oils from me, and this is why it can make a massive difference. Now, I have tried so many things before I started using oils. Now I'm approaching 3 years of using essential oils with my pets. Prior to that, I used a load of off-the-shelf products. Guess what? Nothing worked. Nothing actually made a difference. And then finally I was like, oh, okay. And I was listening to thinking about self-selection and sort of the individuality of our pets and everything. And I started to use bespoke solutions, and guess what? Things started to change. And, I started to use the right product for them. So I started to use pure essential oils, not ones that were the cheap ones off Amazon or eBay or your local little grocers. Okay, I started to use the right ones for the right use. Okay, so I was using them appropriately. I found out exactly what their need was. I did a little bit of detective work with self-selection, but started to watch their behavior. Was their behavior due to pain rather than genuine anxiety? I found out what they actually chose to use. So I was making the right decision for them, and they were helping me make the right decision using self-selection. And I've utilized a whole host of different techniques because I'm not just an animal aromatherapy specialist. I'm also trained as a scent work instructor as well. So I love using scent to help your dog. So I use aroma and essential oils in a whole host of different ways. And I'm also training to be a behaviorist as well. I'm sort of just under halfway through my course. So I have done a lot of different sort of ways in which you use essential oils with your pets, and so I can really tweak things and get to the nitty gritty and find some different ways to help your dog. So if you have got natural remedies and they're not supporting your pet, I hope this helps. Get in touch if you want further guidance, because proper natural remedies can really support your dog with their health, whether that is a physical or an emotional problem. But you need to use the right product, use it correctly, for the right need, make the right choices, and use the right techniques as well. It's not just as simple as just sprinkling a few little drops of essential oil on your carpet and your dog's going to be chilled for fireworks night. So if you'd like some help, I have, like I said, I have got a Calm Your Dog for Fireworks Night course. I do a canine calming kit as well. Get in touch if you would like to order that. Fireworks night is next weekend. It's not going to be over then. We are going to have fireworks on a frequent basis, definitely up until New Year, until the lights start, the nights start getting lighter. So do get in touch, and let me help you to help your pets. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. Bye.